Hello everyone! Let's learn English today. I am Ma'am Olive D. Suyon, your teacher in English 7. In this video, we are going to discuss about applying appropriate tools in oral communication situations. This lesson is in line with the most essential learning competencies set by the Department of Education, which is to use appropriate oral language, stance, and behavior in giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Specifically, you should be able to familiarize the tools in communication, focusing on oral language, stance, and behavior. Identify the functions of oral language, stance, and behavior in oral communication situation. Identify various informal communication situations, giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. And create your video highlighting the given situation. Before we formally start the discussion, I want you to do this activity. Get your ball pen and your paper. The instruction is, write yes if you agree to the statement and no if you disagree.
1. Bodily gestures occur naturally if you know what you want to say. 2. Crossing your arms makes you look defensive. 3. Face your audience with your hands on the side with your chin up. 4. Shrugging your shoulders suggests that you know something. 5. Putting your hands on your hips makes you seem aggressive. 6. Stand with confidence to achieve a comfortable speaking position. 7. Shaking your fists is a sign of naughtiness. 8. Use your hands to emphasize or reinforce your message when speaking. 9. Making an OK sign with your fingers emphasizes a point. And 10. Clapping your hands to make your audience clap shows promptness.
Are you done? Let's leave this activity for a while because as we go along with our discussion, you will be able to figure out if you answered each item correctly. Aside from the speech content, delivery is essential in effective communication. When you deliver a speech, you send messages to your listeners even before you start to open your mouth to say the first word. Your body talks before, during, and after the speech. Therefore, you have to make sure that your bodily action enhances the meanings you communicate through words. Now, let's take a look at the cartoon that illustrates a simple communication situation. Now, review each frame and identify the symbols that Daniel and Jessa used to communicate with each other. In the first frame, Dan used language to express his wish. In the second frame, they used hand signals in greeting each other. They used facial expressions and gestures in greeting each other. In the third frame, there are circles around the greetings made by Dan and Jessa. In the fourth, fifth, and sixth frames, there are circles around the voice, the language, and the body actions that Dan and Jessa made to communicate with each other. Language, stance, and behavior are tool symbol systems you used for communication. They are representations of your thoughts and feelings. Also, these tools communicate your ideas.
Oral language is the system through which we use spoken words to express knowledge, ideas, and feelings. Language is the means to transfer your messages to another person. If you both speak same language, it is easier to understand each other. However, when the language used is not common to both of you, then there is a greater possibility for misinterpretation, which may lead to misunderstanding. We have characteristics of effective oral language: clarity, appropriateness, directness, and vivid. Language must be grammatically correct in order to transfer exact meaning. Effective oral language is also direct and conversational. Make large use of personal pronoun, as in, you are a model student, instead of just referring to model students. Language must be suitable to the purpose of the speaker. It should meet the needs and expectations of your listener. To hold the attention and maintain the interest of your listeners, use varied concrete, figurative, and original expressions.
Have you observed that a person's bodily actions are opposite to what he or she is saying? This is conveying a message not through his words but through his bodily action. When you speak, you probably accompany your words with an action which is a result of muscular activity.
Here are examples of postures and bodily gestures that influence how your listeners understand your message while you are speaking. Stand with confidence. To prevent swaying or rocking while talking in front of your audience, spread your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart parallel to each other to achieve a comfortable speaking position. Face your audience with your hands on the side with your chin up. This will help you appear open and sincere to your audience and give the impression that you are in control of the situation. Avoid the following: crossing your arms. It makes you look defensive, and perhaps the most common body language. Hands at the back. It is as if you are hiding something. Hands in your pocket. It is the feeling of insecurity and lack of confidence. Hands on hips. It makes you seem aggressive, and it is as if you're bullying your audience. Hands on chin. As if you're not ready with what you're going to say because it seems you're still thinking of what to say. Use your hands to emphasize your message when speaking. Hand gestures can help you describe what you're talking about both literally and metaphorically. For example, when you talk about drawing a circle, you can motion a circle with your hand, and you could motion a circle with your hand to say everybody. Hand gestures can help you add emphasis and structure when you talk. Example, showing numbers when you count 1, 2, 3. You may also shake your fist to show you are serious. You may also make an okay sign with your fingers.
Now, it's your turn, learners. Do this activity, which is entitled Identify Me. The illustrations that you are going to see are the bodily gestures that may add meaning to the message of the speaker. Write and identify each act.
Let's see your answers. Number 1, hiding something. 2, looks defensive. 3, covering something. And 4, seems aggressive. Good job!
Congratulations, learners! You are now ready to tackle the lesson 2, which is the different communication situations.
Lesson 2, different communication situations. You always speak with a definite purpose in mind. Therefore, it is the purpose that determines the kind of speech you will give on a particular occasion that requires it. Whatever speaking situation you are in, the most important thing is you master your speech. You can only do this by carrying out the right practices, using oral language, stance, and behavior as important tools in effective speech delivery. Let us study the table below. In this table, we have 3 columns. Column 1 for the communication situations, column 2 for the uses, and column 3 for the example situations. Giving instructions. You are giving instructions if you are explaining a process or influencing the feelings and attitudes of others. For example, a teacher discussing the process of online enrollment. Making explanations. You are making explanations if you are communicating information, expressing needs, or getting things done. Example, a youth leader explaining about a reach out program. Narrating events. Narrating events is expressing personal feelings and creating stories. Example, a student narrating a worthwhile quarantine experience. Here are examples of the different communication situations of giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Classify each appropriately in the box provided below. You may pause this video for you to have enough time to answer this activity. Always remember, there are 3 communication tools that are used for communication. These are oral language, stance, and behavior. They enhance the message conveyed by the speaker in different communication situations. It's time for us to check what you have learned. Are you ready? The instruction is, write yes if you agree with the statement and no if you disagree. Let's start. Number 1. Applying the communication tools will make the speaker's message more understandable. Number 2. If you are crossing your arms, it makes you look prepared. 3. If you put your hands at the back, it seems that you are hiding something. 4. If your hands are in your pocket, you are confident. And number 5, it is always alright to sway your body when you are talking in front of others. Let's check your answers. Number 1. The correct answer is yes, good job. Number 2. The correct answer is no, congratulations. Number 3. If you answered no, then you are wrong. The answer is yes. Number 4. The correct answer is no, awesome. And number 5. The correct answer is no. And for your assessment, make a short speech about any of the following situations, like giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Using the speech that you have accomplished, make a video applying all the communication tools like oral, stance, and behavior in your speech delivery. The rubric will be used in evaluating your video. Good luck and God bless.
So that ends our discussion. I hope you learned a lot. See you again on our next lesson. Be safe always. Bye!